I have read several articles and watched several videos about the incompetence of ICE, i.e., Immigration Customs Enforcement. Donald Trump has tried to build his own private army, akin to Hitler's brown shirts or maybe Mussolini's black shirts, and professionalize them. The results have been, shall we say, a disappointment. They have really low physical standards. Okay, you got to do 15 push-ups. I think it's 34 sit-ups and run a mile and a half in 14 minutes. That is not hard to do, and yet a third of potential recruits couldn't pass it. But anyway, it's not uncommon to see an out of shape ICE officer, and ICE is still technically federal law enforcement. So it's just kind of a big stain on federal law enforcement. Granted, there are some pretty able ones out there, I'm sure. But due to their rapid increase and insane demands that Donald Trump has put on them, they will attract all kinds of people, and they're not all particularly proficient. They have their before this their standard before Trump the Trump regime 2.0 they the age limit was 21 to 40. Now it's 18 to 60. Now, I've met some pretty competent and knowledgeable people and smart people 18 and under, and some of them are pretty impressive and they're physically fit, but and smart and strong and all that stuff. But they, but the thing is the fact that they are young makes them more dangerous, not less, because you see that not only are they inexperienced, but their brains are not fully developed and they are willing to go full psycho. There is good reason I do not like kids. I do not want any of my own, but that is neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is that when the human brain does not stop developing until about age 25 or 26. But with that, they have loose trigger fingers, baby, and they frequently put themselves into a a bubble in which they and only what they want to hear is open, because they just live in echo chambers online, and now they're on the street and ready to do the bidding of their glorious leader, Donald Trump. But you know, incompetent people can still kill you, and ICE enables a lot of people to act out whatever fantasies they have of being a soldier, a spec ops guy, or even a criminal, or maybe even just a bully. It is like ringing the dinner bell for all psychopaths and sociopaths out there, and people with narcissistic personality disorder. I mean, if you want to hurt people and abuse people and terrorize people with no consequences, ICE is the ideal place for you. And it's just basically, they can make big bucks. The educational requirements aren't that big either, aren't that bad either, aren't that, stretching either. But yet still a lot of these recruits fail open book tests on basic law enforcement procedures. And but it's just full of idiots, you know? And they originally wanted to get like former law enforcement officers from state and local agencies, but they've been trying to poach them from other law enforcement agencies. However, they they just have been taking a bunch of people online, and a lot of them may not even be members of the Proud Boys or the Patriot Front or whatever. They could just be some guy online who just decides, you know what, I'm bored. I want to make some money way above my education level, and or I wanted to just terrorize people and walk around like a big shot in my body armor with my rifle and my mask and all that shit. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.